to my beautiful wife, global ambassador, the Queen Bee, Miss Ashley Sarnicola.
We're going to take it home and bring it home today. How many of you guys think today was amazing?
Yeah!
Thank you to those of you who are going to stick it out with us here in the last few minutes. What I want to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and ask you guys if you have stuff in your lap, if you could just kind of put everything on the floor. You got to get your mind clear for the very last few minutes here today. And I want you to think about, while you're putting that notebook down, think about those things during Nick's training that you actually dreamed about. How many of you has it been a long time since you dreamed like that? You got a chance to really think about you. Go internal, think about what is it that you really, really want out of your life. What are those things that were on that list that are going to be in your slideshow? See, I know a lot of you, you're still sitting there and you're like, you know what? Those things sound amazing, but they just seem so far away because you don't know what my life is like. You don't know the struggles that I go through. It sounds good, Nick, it sounds good, Ashley, but you don't know what my life is like when I get home. You don't know what it was like for me growing up. You don't know what kind of financial situation I'm in. You don't know about my education. You don't know about my dad who didn't believe me. You don't know this, you don't know that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to do a quick little experiment right now. And I've chosen some amazing people to share their hearts with you today. And I first want to thank all of you, the ambassadors who are participating here with me at the end, for your courage, for sharing the things in your life that could have held you back, excuses that could have gotten in your way. They're going to open up their hearts to you. I want you folks to pay attention with me and do me a favor and think about these things that they're going to say and tell me if they sound familiar to you.
Ashley. We had no money to make it to events. Mark lost his job. We had no savings, no 401k, and we made a commitment and we did the events.
We're 30 days away from losing our house. We're working fast food with 5 kids and couldn't get started without borrowing money.
Before about Silas, I considered quitting the whole entire network marketing industry due to the attrition that I had in my previous opportunity.
I didn't have a home, car, blender, DVD player.
I have a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 2-year-old, and a 7-month-old. And we had to file bankruptcy because I had to stay home with the kids, and he was the only one that could work.
Single mom in poverty with 2 beautiful children, barely serving tables to get by.
I had 2 places I was living as a fireman. One was a fire station, the other was my car.
Before I met Silas, I had twins, and my husband was gone a lot at night, traveling the roads, trying to make ends meet.
I was told that I was classified obese in front of all my classmates, and I was bullied till I cried, and I was scared to talk about the challenge and help my parents out.
Single dad, working 18 years at night shift, raising my daughter, 15 years old, at the same time attending to my mom that she had cancer and passed away 6 months ago. It was really hard for me.
What disgusts you? What is it in your life that is holding you back? See, here's what I do know. I know now that these folks right here on this stage could have allowed those things to hold them back, couldn't they? Those things are pretty big things. Some of you guys are experiencing that right now. But here's what I know. They wanted it so bad. They scratched, they clawed, they sacrificed, they gave things up. They did whatever it took to get them and their families to where they wanted to They take their children on vacations just because it's Monday and they want to take them out of school to do it. They live in homes that they never thought they would live in. They went from homeless to living in a dream home on a golf course and buying their parents cars their parents thought they would never have. They're retiring their family. They're quitting boring corporate jobs that they thought their life would just be mediocre, and now they're living the lives of their wildest dreams. They have boats, some of them have airplanes, and ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you right now that in my opinion, when you can be a single mom, not knowing how to put food on the table, and then making not only a dream life for you, but your kids too, because you made that decision, I commend and applaud you single women who are doing that. She was that shy. The only way that she knew that her life was improving is by looking down at her belt and watching the belt notches on her belt start to get smaller and smaller, and her starting to need to punch new holes in her belt. That's how young children think. She was picked on, and now she walks in with confidence. I know she's got guys lined up for days who want to date her, and now she is helping her parents build a dream empire. Ladies and gentlemen, bottom line today is you can have this. The only thing, and I said earlier, the only thing that's in your way is you. That's it. I'm going to ask you guys to participate with me the last few minutes here in what Nick and I call a visualization. This is not hairy-fairy stuff. The most successful people on earth take their time to visualize. If you guys can start trying to get to a relaxed state, if you're standing up, maybe because there's no chairs, I don't know, grab a chair if you can. If you're in the back and standing, I'm going to ask you guys just maybe have a seat right where you are. You're not going to need to see me right now. Get in a relaxed state. I'm going to talk to you guys really quick while you're doing that about exactly what a visualization is. This blew my mind. Forming mental images in order to achieve that real life goal. Visualization is actually a power. It's a power, it's a living thing. It's a power that can alter your environment and cause events to happen. It can attract money, possessions, people, and even love into your life. Nick and I get to wake up every morning that we're home in Miami. We walk downstairs to the beach, and however you visualize, it's completely up to you. We turn on music, put some headphones on. I still, have my journal in front of me and read that. Nick just goes through visualization. If you're new to this today, may I take you guys through a visualization? This is not for me, this is you. Do I have your permission to do that?
Yes.
Thank you guys. All right, so with that, we're going to start the first song, gentlemen. And if you guys could, please get in that relaxed state, drop everything in your hands, and close your eyes.